Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship brought to you
Indeed.
by Xbox. And right now it is game number 4 between Xfinity and Vexx. Gandhi by my side, and of course Bioacid. These guys are getting right into the action, of course, and it is strike zone domination.
Yeah, strike zone dom. We're going to see a lot of sub play. Very rarely do you ever see an AR unless that team prefers to lose the match. And all we're going to see here is a lot of rotations and just a lot of gun skill. And right now, 3 members down here for Vexx.
And you're going to see, of course, Mud Dog on our screen. Shots going out there. Nice little team kill, but a kill nonetheless on Slumber as well to tip things off. And it's going to be 5-3 the scoreline. It's only very off in the round.
Oh,
God. A 2-flake cap is going to help these guys out to get a bit more of a lead, but they are losing C very early off. So it would seem from that, it's going to be Xfinity going for that spawn trap inside B.
Yeah, I mean, Xfinity not looking the best right now. I mean, they have to basically make some kind of a push. They're losing A. Ilskill now is going to be trying to push in. That's a huge battle. And he's just going to go in here and just cap B. And I like the fact that his teammates coming with him. He does have to be a little worrisome, though, because people are on the attack.
Nice little setup there. He didn't actually go through for the V-flag. Just pushed on out, allowing his teammate to get on in there. It's, of course, Demon on that point. The player aside and just charges on in. Demon getting taken out by Crozer. Crozer in the 2-piece there on Mac as well. It's now 2 minutes gone. Well, 1 minute's gone, sorry, for the first half. And we are seeing a still very close game. A trophy system also being used inside of B here because those late sentences do come on rolling on through sometimes. Obviously, strike zone is still a nading map, not as much as Freight, but, you know, there are still some nooks and crannies you can get those nades on through.
Oh, yeah. I mean, tacticals, it really just depends on your play style as a team. I mean, if you want to cover as much ground as possible, we may see, you know, like a team like SB only has like one person run tacticals just so they can cover as much ground as possible.
Definitely.
Right? But on the other side, you got FaZe who run double nades on just about every single map. So it's all about, you know, throwing and what fits you best.
Trying pretty much everything. You're going to see now Ilskill down there on that A flag. It's taking out Mud Dog. Let's show me him, please. He's on a 5-point streak. 7-2 right now with 3 caps.
You jinxed him.
Curse of the Caster comes into fruition just then as you're seeing it taken out by Mac. Crozer and Dow. It's a nice little 2-piece though. Xfinity looking to turn it up a little bit here. They are in that lead and they're pushing away more and more second by second. Of course, the B and C flag in their hands. They're not too worried about A right now because they do have that extra flag, so they are getting them all points.
And Xfinity is just demolishing right now. They are winning all their rotation battles. They're hitting the cutoffs. They do have guys coming from the courtyard here. There's going to be 1, make that 2, and now Doubt's going to live. That's a big play, and they were able to get a kill. They had a little bit of a 3 cap there for just a second, and now we see as all members of Vexx will be spawning on C. This is not looking good for Vexx.
Oh, definitely not. You know, Vexx, after that first, well, that's the second half that I actually joined in for that Sovereign Domination. Oof. It's a lot different here on this much closer on matchup. And you will see, of course, now Mud Dog pushing on in. Oh, outside of the kitchen. He gets taken down after doing the dishes. You're going to have now Mac picking up Sin as well. So at the moment, a few players down there for Xfinity. That was Vexx's chance to get their out of a flag cap, and they did nicely. But they have to get back to C because they're currently losing it down there. Oh,
that's how I was just getting ready to make fun of him for being 1-11, and then he gets 2 kills. So now he's 3-11. But he's still, you know, he's really got to start heating it up here if his team really wants to win this game. I mean, you can't have a guy going, you know, 4-12 and expect to win.
Mac currently the only one left though from the Vexx squad. 3 down here for a moment for him. They've got to try and hold these guys away off the flag. So Xfinity are going to be pushing for these flags to get the second one back. They don't want a +9 lead. They want a +19, a +29 lead. They said this time around during this domination. You'll see Slumber now coming down towards this A flag. Well, they still own B. They just lost C though. 2 players from outside of Pro. There goes 1. There goes 2. Crozer again with a double.
Yeah, and I mean, the guys of Xfinity are just surrounding them, and this is exactly what you like to see from the rotation. Xfinity's not second-guessing themselves. You see them all push as a pack, whether it's to A or B or C. It's exactly what you're looking to do. When you start seeing teams send, like, you know, 1 guy to a spot, that's when you know things are just getting dysfunctional.
And you guys see a nice little knife in the back there from Crozer as he comes on inside here of Bar. They're losing C once again, but they're inside here of B. Player in there. Oh, nice play there by Dowd. If he had lost that gun battle, it would have been a bit more costly. You'll just see now as he comes on, as I say that, you know, little skill and Mech come on through to then take them out. So it would seem that the C and B flag in the hand of Vexx here for a moment. They've done all right to close the gap a bit here. But at the same time, Xfinity are still having in that lead, and there's still 40 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, and they did just get 3 down here, and Crozer just going to hit some pre-fires there, cleans that guy up. Great play, and I love to see him play the closet. I don't want to see him push out too far, and, you know, he might just go for the 3 cap at the end to kind of pad his stats. But right now, I mean, this is great play from the members of Xfinity. I mean, 20 seconds left, 83-58. can't ask for much better than that.
You know, it's a nice little lead indeed for these guys, obviously heading for that second half as they will. 15 seconds left here on the clock, though. Down at the C-Flay, trying to jump on statue, but yeah,
yeah, a little bit too fat.
As you'll see him just now picking up the C-Flay nonetheless. Not enough high. Big jump down there from Slumber to take him down. And that half will finish up with an 87 to 63 point game. Of course, in favour of Xfinity there. So, you know, 24 points. It's pretty good.
Yeah, 24 points is pretty good.
9 than they had on Sovereign.
24 points is really big for Xfinity because that gives them a big cushion. I mean, the first side of Diamond game 1, they were only up by 9. Right, they have time to kind of mess around a little bit.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of room for error for them. I mean, 24 points, you got to hold a 2 cap for 2 minutes. So
and obviously, it's a small map like Strike Zone. It's not a large map like Sovereign is. So even if they were to lose a play, they have a better chance of getting down there quickly to get it back than on a large map like Sovereign was in the first time around, where they try to struggle to get back to that map situation. You know, the flake situation, and try and regain control of that area. So you know, I'm still thinking the Xfinity guys should be able to do this here, and we should be able to see a game number 5.
I would like to see Vexx kind of come out strong, but I do want to see a game 5. I think Xfinity in game 5 in Search and Destroy will be a blast to watch. I mean, what was the search that we did play?
It was Octane. It was Octane. It was 6-3.
So what is do we have map 5?
We do have map 5. It's going to be on Freight.
That's a lot of LMG play for them. You know, it's going to be interesting. I think Game 5, if it does go that way, Vexx on Freight, they just need to know to put down the sniper. Just put it away. Like, give it a shot. If you hit it, cool. If not, put it away.
Put it in your pocket, leave it there.
Don't even pretend you have it.
Exactly. And, you know, I think on Freight as well, for an S&D side of things, they need to get quickly to one of the bomb sites and get that bomb down. You know, that's one of the things that us Australians, from back home anyway, we hit A pretty quickly. A lot of the times we're trying to get that bomb down straight away. But I've noticed that for the matches I've been casting here from an S&D point on Freight for NA teams, they sometimes slow it down a bit more. And I just think if they were to change it up and just hit it a bit faster, it would work out a bit better for them. But that's just my opinion.
That's interesting. It's an interesting opinion, though.
It's not a correct opinion, it's just an opinion.
No, it's interesting, though. There's no incorrect opinion. Unless you, like, no, I don't think there is. I mean, it's an opinion. Everyone has them, you know.
They do. As we're heading now back into the game, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be the second half of Freight domination. Two players choosing the wrong team just there. As these guys get back into the action, though, it's going to be interesting to see what's actually going to happen here in the second half. Of course, it is a 24-point lead to that Xfinity squad.
Doubt now coming off the break.
Oh, hang on. Let's just note.
A little bit of a reset here. Players were dropping out, I don't think.
Yeah, I think
they were necessarily ready.
With that whole team change as well, I'm not quite sure what was happening. Perhaps they chose the wrong size and then they weren't coming into the game. Who knows? We got in, but ladies and gentlemen, still, of course, second half to come. I agree. I wouldn't mind really seeing that game number 5.
Yeah.
Just for the fact, you know, game number 5s are always very intense.
They're so tense, though, man. Like, it's so stressful. Like, the Oracle mode's already bad enough, but you, like, add a game 5 with an Oracle mode, I'm gonna have a panic attack.
And then a game 5 with Oracle mode in around 11.
Yeah.
When it comes down to, when it comes down to me knocking out of a competition for a share in $1 million.
It's just
only a little bit
wild,
bit
man.
on the line.
It's absolutely wild. Like, there's no way to fathom it in any other way. Like, that's wild.
As these guys obviously both want to keep on going in this competition, but only one team can come out of this matchup. Obviously, it's been a little bit back and forth at the moment.
Yeah, there has been.
But
you know what's coming up. You know what's up on the main stage too, by the way.
Don't say Trident Optic.
No, that's going to be here. But on the main stage is NV Epsilon. I can't believe TK got eliminated, man. Like, that's
it's one of those things. Obviously, with the pool play and then coming into a double in bracket, how it was all randomized. Like, that was just one of the things. When everyone saw that bracket, they was like, "Wow, what is going to happen here?" And the fact is that some teams, obviously, not all teams you want to keep on playing throughout the day. Some teams have to go home at some point. It's just the way it is with a competition with double LM. As these guys were getting set up for the second half, but yeah, I agree. I think I remember like when I told.
I'm just at a loss for words, man. Like
in that TK match, he was just wow.
Like TK looked so good. I mean, they finished third. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
So Xfinity taking on Vexx. They have a 24-point lead, and I am just pressing as many buttons as humanly possible to screw everything up.
I was just noticing Sin changed teams about 5 times just then, I think, and he finally got on the right side. This guy's going to set up for action. It's going to be Gandhi flying you around, giving you his tour of strike zone.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how they make the break.
That nice little pro shop area. Oh, 2 heading in through pro shop from the A spawn.
You know, if I would have had it on the right guy, that would have been a cool shot. But I did not at all.
It would have been main stage production happening.
Oh, yeah.
You see this there. You're going to have Mud Dog now looking around. And
God,
can't get the 2-piece, though. And a couple more shots happening here. But, you know, it's a nice little interesting strategy they went with. Capping A and then pushing straight through pro shot for C.
Yeah, and we're going to jump on board with Doubt now. Doubt has a guy. This is an interesting route here. He has to kill this guy, and he has to just cap on C. They don't want B. They are not looking for B, but he has to be very, very careful. He's got a teammate pushing up, so he's not in a bad position. They actually played this very well.
They have 40 minutes, 20 seconds on that clock. Illskill, the only one left there for a moment from that Vexx squad. You'll see now it's Illskill on your screen. A couple of shots going in and out here. They do have the A floor. They have the B play, so they're tipping A as well. If they can grab that one, they can't. Mud Dog saving it there, kicking off Slumber, who was on that flag, but currently losing B. There might be a triple cap coming from the Xfinity team here.
Yeah, Xfinity bringing the noise. They're wasting no time. They don't care that they have a 24-point lead. They want a bigger point lead. They want to have so much momentum going into this Game 5, and you have to have that much momentum going into Game 5.
I thought you were going to say they want so much lead.
Huh?
They want so much lead. That's what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Oh, okay. As we're going to have now, it's going to be...
Is that a meme?
No, it's not.
Oh.
As we're going to see Doubt. Doubt was actually the last one left there for a moment from that Xfinity squad. On our screens, though, Mac looking down around back to this A side of things. His teammates were picking it up. Sim picks up one there on skill, though. Mud Dog takes down Mac as well. Trade off a few kills down the backhand side. It's 30-22. Of course, that is going to be that Vexx squad here in the lead during the second half, but can they keep it going?
This is a great route by Demon. Demon going all the way around, cutting through courtyard. And now his team's going to take A, and he just saw one guy. He's going to have to know there's another one there, and he's going to be taken out. But, I mean, the members of Xfinity caught a little bit off guard, but, I mean, they're still up in this series. I mean, they're up by 9 points right now, plus the 24. They're in a very, very commanding position.
It is looking very good for Xfinity right now. As they can keep this one going, it'll look good. They're almost down to the final quarter of the domination on strike zone. Of course, if Xfinity win this, we're going to a Game 5. It is that S&D on Freight, of course, that we spoke about prior to the second half kicking off. And right now, you will see Doubt from that Xfinity squad picking up the B flag as they think about heading back down to C. So currently, both teams only have one, and it's C flag that's neutral of all things.
Mud Dog doing a good job, just holding on to C here. He's got 2 guys pushing him. He's going to be able to win one, not able to win the second. He's going to be taken out, and now we're going to jump on board with Demon, who is working in the B flag.
And as we see this here, Demon capping that flag and just getting picked up as he does so by Croaster. 45-40, that score line. 2 minutes left on the clock here. Remaining domination on strike zone. Mac turns around there. On Mud Dog goes for the third.
This is wild, man. He's crushing. So Mac just trying to stay alive here. He's got so many people, and he's just going to miss those shots just a little bit to the left. It's really difficult when you're hitting those jump shots because of all the recoil that happens when you hit the ground. So
the Xfinity squad, they look like they were in a bit of a struggle streak there for a moment. Just for a moment. Minute 40 left on the clock, though. The 10-point mark was happening. They had it beforehand, but now it was minimised to a tied game. However, they're back into the lead once again.
Oh, God. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to do it. Doubt now. He has 2 people pushing. Nice shots. And how is he going to play this? This is going to be very, very difficult.
As you're going to see there, Doubt trying to play it through the kitchen, but sadly came up empty. You're going to have Croaster now. Oh, at the C flag. I don't know what. Oh, he was. Sorry. Mac was actually going for that 2-piece. He's going to save. He was only hip firing to kill Croaster. It was a bit of a silly move there. But, oh, a nice cap. Quick cap there at A. They're going to pick up a very quick little flag here, but still, they've only got the one in their hands right now here, Gandhi. And it's a middle left on the clock.
This is what we call it's over,
countdown.
and we're going to Game 5. Yep. So 50 seconds here, plus the 24 from the other side. Xfinity is now going to find themselves going into game number 5. The winner of this, I do believe, solidifies themselves in the top 8.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is top 8.
Uh-huh.
As these guys are obviously still going.
Yeah, round 1's for top 12, rounds 2 for top 8. So will Xfinity be continuing to play? They have one more match tonight, I do believe they have to play. And then after that, they get to play on Sunday. And their tournament lives are still afloat.
Depending who wins, obviously, as these guys are still going to be playing it out. But right now, Xfinity are keeping themselves very much alive during this game. Best out of 5, of course. It is that S&D on Freight they're going to be having up next in a short little while. Xfinity just went off 81-72. The scoreline becomes after a nice little first half as well. You know, they did a little bit better. The Vexx
they did.
squad
They did
during
do
the
a
second half.
little bit better, but you know,
Not enough in the end, man.
it's not enough. So
bit isn't enough.
we get the honor, I guess, if you will, of casting a Game 5 here.
We do, of course, and it will be the two teams, Xfinity, Vexx, back-to-back head-to-head now on this Freight S&D. It's, of course, going to come up next. Now, of course, we said the winner is continuing. The loser, they're going home.
Yeah, so this is a humongous match here, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this will not only stay alive in the tournament, they're also guaranteed money, and they have a chance at the championship. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, game number 5.